Hello everybody, this is Beeswarm Master 1 and I am going to showcase beekeepers. Okay, so let's get started and let's get to a hive. Alright, so I have all 25 hives claimed. This is as many bees as you can get. The cost of the last hive is 3.2 million, which is very good. Very good. I was concerned that each hive is going to double in price and things were just going to get out of control, and to get to 25 bees was going to be really hard. And I wasn't quite sure what was going to happen at 25, whether things were going to start to open up. This hive right here is your queen bee. You know, maybe over here in the hive next to it, you can see it. Right here, the face is being hidden by, you can't see it, by the bee itself. Now online, it gives a list of bees, and it actually says that the queen bee is a legendary bee that you can get. It's not true. There's a lot of information that I think was put out when the game first came out that is not true. For instance, here is a legendary angel bee. Online it says that it's a blue bee. Obviously it's not. All colorless bees have this gray background, and not the case, right? Also online it shows I think 4 or 5 legendary bees. I have only been able to get 3 legendary bees. It is the demon bee, the angel bee, and I think the other one is the crystal bee. Yes. Now, unless I'm just not getting the other ones, I don't know, but I think that there's only 3. And the angel bee, I actually got like 4 of them. But that's okay because the angel bee, its boosts are 2. I think one is a white uh, field boost, and the other one it boosts your pollinating. And have 4 of those is actually pretty good. So here's how it is with all the bees. They either make you run fast, or they make you collect more pollen. That's all they do. They have no other skill. No other skill. Now, common bees, the very, very basic ones, have no other skill than just getting pollen. But every other bee, they either make you faster or they make you collect more pollen. Now, the bee that is extra special is the new bee. This is the one that you buy. Now, online, it says that it is a event bee. There are no event bees in beekeepers. In fact, this says unique. It doesn't say event. Now, while I have this up, I want to show you the stats of a bee, because in here, this is inventory, this is your equipment, these are quests, this is the store, which is just the new bee, and then a bunch of honey that you can buy. And this is settings. As you can see, this is the codes. There's codes out there. Put the codes in if you want to play, because I have a feeling that those codes are going to go away, because these are some really nice codes. They give you what's known as treats, which are larvae. They are legendary, rare, and epic type of treats. There's treats that give you money. There's treats that give you hives. Basically, they will make your whole hive of 25 legendary and epic. I don't think the game is going to want every player to have a 25 hive of legendary and epic. It's just doing that for people now to spread good word out there. But if you look at stats, all it does is total honey made, uh, blue, red, the amount of time that you played, the different fields. It's just a pollen slash honey stat. That's it. Nothing else. So you have to go to the bee and find out what makes a bee special. First of all, if you look at this, it is amazing what these bees can do. They collect a lot of pollen in a very short time. They store a lot of pollen. Now, it shows a backpack, not on the bee, but it shows it down here. Now, think of the backpack like this. The bee is out like in the field, and as it's going around, it collects the pollen. And I'll actually show you how they do it. Um, I'll go to like a field. And then when it gets back here, it converts it to honey really fast. I mean, the convert rate is just crazy fast. Crazy, crazy, crazy fast. Okay, so what I have on now is not the best equipment except for the backpack. As of right now, this is the best backpack out there. It is, I'm going to call it the honeycomb backpack. No instant conversion, nothing special. It just holds the most, which is 245K pollen. That's it. Nothing special. There is no instant conversion as of right now. There are 3 shops. There is this shop over here, which is the noob shop, you know. Then there's another shop, I think in the 10 or the 15, and then on the 25 uh, door gate, there's the Proshop there. Now, before making this video, I completed all the butterflies. But let's make sure. Oh, sorry, Beekeeper. Check back later. Alright, so I'm guessing that that's probably the same with like everybody. Alright, so these fields are pretty low. You go in there, you try to farm them, and you don't really farm that fast. Now, if you look at my hive, and I'll just go back like really quick, you'll see not that many blues, more colorless, but a lot of red. A lot of red. So, what I'm going to do is farm a red field really fast. Now, it's good that you actually run fast. You run fast because there's no glider, there's no parachute, there's no way to get back to your hive um, after you farm. And so you have to run fast. Alright, so here's the best way to farm. The best way to farm is just like you're walking around, let your bees do what they do. See, they're going to gather their pollen, backpack. They're actually going to gather together, right? See, the new bee's cool because it has that tail, and I think there's like smiles or something like that. Let's get up closer. Yup, you can see the smiles. All right, as they're doing that, you can stop, and they'll all come to you, and they give you all that pollen. All that pollen. Probably about like 30,000. See, because my bar just went up. And then you kind of go and you do the same thing. You wait a little bit. And you go, and then there are the boosts. That's when you start getting the boosts. The white pollen boost, the haste boots. And then you keep waiting some more. Yeah. There's some more. See? Red bees times 4. Now these blue crystals are from the legendary blue bee, the crystal bee, and when those drop, they would get to blue pollen, but there's only red and white here. This is called the red fungus field. Here's a fancy butterfly. Let's talk to him real quick. Well, Beekeeper, no work. Okay, so there's nothing from him. Let's just keep going up. The missions are really, 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 really easy to do. Here's the second shop. There's really nothing. Nothing. This is the one that I got for 1.2 million. Nothing. These are the only boots so far. The honeycomb pack, 1.5 million. And then as you go, now this is something interesting right here. Here's the Baker butterfly. Once again, sorry Beekeeper is all done. Now every butterfly ends with something, with a comeback, because I don't have anything now, but I might later. So it tells you that, hey, I'm not done, but come back later. Come back later. He's extra special because he says, remember, my bakery will open soon. Because this game does talk about treats. You know, treats. There has to be a way to get these bees to like bond up to become better. How do you do that? See right here it says baked goods, but there's nothing to click. There's nothing to click. So that means that this game has room to grow. It's just not doing anything right now. So we keep going up. We keep going up. That was a 15 gate. There's a 25 gate, but I want to take us to the builder butterfly. Okay, so the builder butterfly actually gave us the last mission, which was huge. It was like collect 25 million uh, total pollen, and then it gave us like 3 other like red, white, and blue of like 7.5 million each. Now what he does is he gives you these special arrows, which we're going to use later on. And then there is like fields here, and this is the 20 field or the 20 bee zone, which there's no NPC here. It's just this is the yellow um, fungus field. Yeah, yeah, they got the yellow fungus, the white fungus, things like that. Here's I forgot the name of that field, but those are the hives. Those are the hives. I've explored this map, and there's really no secrets for people to find. I've tried jumping on things, jumping through things, all that stuff. So you can try, but I've spent hours, and there's nothing there. All right, so now we're going to have some fun. Now we're going to have some fun. All right. So this is actually something that I've heard, that I've actually read recently. This is a field that I didn't have to use that much except for one um, quest. Now there's supposed to be a bee called the cactus bee, and you get him like you would the vicious bee, but you would get him through like cactus thorns. You could get it through tickets. There's supposed to be like a ticket tent, kind of like an event tent. There's room to grow like there. And of course, the cactus bee might spawn here. You know, there's room right here for the cactus bee to go. I have no idea what the cactus bee would do because there's no monsters. Would it just be a bee that could be a better farmer here? There's a lot of open spaces. Now there's something also interesting about this shop. Okay, so we go in here. But before that, wait, let's exit the shop. I just want to go in here. Look at how much room there is in here. There's 3 shelves of nothing. Of course, that's small. But these 2 shelves of nothing. And there's 3 things right there. A magical staff, a crystalline leaf, a specialty handcrafted leaf designed to compress pollen immensely, and queen boots. we are going to buy all of them. Now down here it says place grading tool. Now the builder bee gave us these arrows. That's what you're supposed to place there. Now for this, since this is the most, now that's what we're going to use the perfect grading tool is. Now in the last reading with the builder bee, I think it says something that kind of hints at you could save it for later on. And then when I went to the shop, I thought, wow, there's going to be like a lot of stuff. Kind of like in Bee Swarm, where with the Mountaintop shop, there was like a lot of stuff, right? And you're looking at this at 30 million, maybe there's going to be other stuff at like, 40 million, 60 million, 100 million, and you want to use a legendary. But it also goes, it can't be the only legendary arrow, right? And you might as well use what you have now. Also, online, when I was researching the different tools, this magical staff, same picture, cost 175 million honey. That's what it showed online, 175 million honey. Do you know how long it takes to get 1 million honey when your biggest pack is 245,000? That's not even 4 trips. That's 5, unless you get lucky with the newbie and he does increase capacity. But then you have to look at it like this. The newbie with the increased capacity is you better increase the capacity, fill it up, and then go directly down to your hive and unload it, because let's say it increased the capacity, you fill it up, but then on your way down to the hive, the boost ends, you just lost all that extra pollen. It goes back down to 245,000. Yeah, I've had that happen to me. So what I do now is once that hits and I'm past the 245, I go straight to the hive. I don't even try to get it to the max. So let's pull this. Let's put it in the grading tool. I actually don't know what it actually does because this game lacks stats and a lot of information on stuff. But it says a magical staff, a powerful staff forged by the gods of Beetopia. And we're going to purchase it. Perfect grading. Okay, let's see. Perfect grading. I don't see it anywhere. But we must have got it because honey went down. Oh, it'd be in here. Magical staff, a powerful staff forged by the gods of Beetopia. Grade perfect. Alright. So let's go to the crystalline leaf. Let's go here. We don't have another legendary, but let's see. Well-rounded grading used in the shop. Let's see, that says super rare, shabby. That doesn't sound too good. Do we have anything that's better than super rare? We have one that says rare, and we have one that says epic. This is the second highest costly. Wait. Can we use it for this one? Let's try. Oh wait, you don't have any perfect grading tool. Okay, so do we have to take this out or okay. So let's put the epic one in there. Let's do purchase. Alright, so we did that. Go to the queen boots. And let's see, we got a decent grading tool rare. Do we have anything better than that? We got one that says super rare. Super rare is better than rare. Wait, is that in there? Let's hope so. Let's purchase. Alright, so we have everything. Let's look at what we have. Okay. Okay, so that is faster than the other boots. That increased our pollen. Okay, so our pollen thing is now 614,000. That's definitely better than 245. This increases our convert amount. Okay, so that's good. I was hoping for some instant conversion, but that's not happening. Let's go to, let's see. Let's try this out at the same field. Oops, sorry about that. So, what the heck? So let's try this out at the same field that we were. We got to empty our pack. Okay, convert pollen. Okay. And our pack is empty. Alright. Does it look like we're running faster? I guess we are. This leaf thing says the convert amount, so that has to do with that. And the magical staff, let's read about it. The magical staff does a powerful staff forged by the gods. Maybe we'll get to see something. Alright, let's see. Okay, so it's definitely a bigger area. And the amount that it has up there is a lot more. What's this? Okay, so that's a red pollen boost. Okay, so it looks like there's nothing special coming out of it, but it's at least double what the honey dipper is. It's a little disappointing for what it costs. The leaf was probably the best thing. Maybe it's doing something to the boosts, because it looks like the boosts are coming out better. Now, I think something that they're going to have to do is have a sprinkler or something, because remember how I told you when the new boost comes, then I would jump down, but I'm not going to, because the leaf gave me more. Oh, the leaf is a backpack. The leaf is a backpack. 1.5 times convert amount. Is that kind of like an instant conversion? Is that kind of like an instant conversion? Well, I don't see like anything going over, so no. Okay. Alright, well, there you see it. Alright, you guys take care. Bye.